So good evening. It is a wonderful Friday afternoon. I don't know what's going on with the uploads lately. Let me readjust my camera here for a moment. Give me just a second here while I'm at the stop sign. And there we go. All right, let me get everything readjusted here. So I don't know what's been going on with the uploads lately. For whatever reason, Instagram is hating me. Got quite a few great things I've been trying to post, and for some dumb reason, it's not letting me. So please check out the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to that, because like I said, I mean, some of these social media platforms, I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to consolidate everything, try everything again. We'll figure it out. I got a really interesting phone call today. Apparently, someone thinks that a sense of wanderlust and a sense of a want for more is a reason to be worried. I had a gentleman call me that I haven't heard from I've seen him in passing every now and then over the past few years, but he used to be my old youth pastor. And we were talking and stuff because he asked me, and I told him straight up, an opportunity may arise that I may have the opportunity to travel all over the world for the next few years. And one of my family members was worried that there was something wrong with me. Guys, there is nothing wrong with wanting more. If you are in a situation to go and to travel and to have fun, do it. By all means, go. Hearing from him too was nice, because it's nice to hear that people that you don't necessarily get to talk to all the time still care about you and care about what's going on, and the prayers always help. And for me, I was perplexed, yet I had a sense of warmth come over me, knowing that someone still cared enough to check in on me, because whatever. So yeah, what I'm going to say to that is your family may think that you're gone crazy. Your family may think that you're losing your mind. Your family does not pay your bills. Your family is not in charge of your core happiness. Your family is not the one that is taking care of you. And I don't mean your wife and kids. I mean your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, your cousin, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, them. God love my mother. She's an inspiration. She's the one that taught me that no matter what life throws at you, it is better for you to be positive and overpower every trial that comes after you. My mother is a stage 4 breast cancer survivor. The rate in which the cancer was taking over, it was fairly aggressive, and she went to work. She got up every day and went to work. She took a PTO day on Wednesday to do her chemo, went back to work on Thursday, Friday. She knew she would be down Saturday, went back to work Sunday. This is also the same woman that taught me at a very young age to travel and to see the world is more important than staying in one spot and being still and being stagnant. I get a lot of my traits as far as my wanderlust and my wants to see the world and do great things from her. She is my inspiration for a lot of the stuff that I do, because she has taught me so much in my life. My stepdad too. I mean, he is my dad. I don't really talk about family stuff a lot, but my dad was crushed by a 60-ton rotator truck when I was in, 10th grade, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was in 10th grade. So I was about 17 years old. And, growing up, our father figures, our stepdads, our dads, or the male figures in our lives, they become a superhero. And to see that man laying on that table in the ICU with the wires and everything, hanging out with him because they didn't know if he was going to make it, I had to run out of the hospital. It really struck home for me because he has been such a powerhouse in my life. He has been such a strength for me. The same with my mom. You know, they have been such strengths for me. They have also taught me. My dad still works every day. You know, God love him too. He's a diesel mechanic. He does the heavy duty stuff, and he does it every day. And he's content with it because he gets that 1 month off a year to go travel the United States. You know, granted, they're not, my parents are no longer together, but they're still my parents. You know what I mean? The man who raised me and my mom, you know, I will forever be grateful for them and forever will love them. And they both are such key strengths in my life for what they do. So for a family member to think that I've lost my mind to want to travel and go see the world because I'm putting myself in that ability to do, I find it humorous. I find it hilarious. I don't understand it. So guys, again, you know, people are gonna come at you sideways. They're gonna come out of left field. They're going to, I don't think this is the right move. I don't think this is good for you. What they think doesn't matter. What you feel is good in your heart, as long as you're not going against the laws of nature and the laws of man's law, and you're not doing anything heinous, and you're doing stuff to go enjoy life. Go do it. Get out and get it done. You've got one life to live. When my mentor passed away, who was like a second dad to me, when he passed away, I had the opportunity to read a poem for his I can't think of what it's called right now. My brain's blanking. But obituary, I think is it. Whatever. Anyway, I got to read at his funeral, and it was a poem called "The Dash," and I don't remember it word for word, but to sum it up, it pretty much states that your birth date and your death date mean nothing. What matters is that little dash in between those two dates. What did you do in that little time to positively affect the world? What did you do in that time to live your life to the fullest? Old age is a gift that few get to see. So take the time now for you younger folks, and I say that because, you know, I'm 33 years old now. Some of this stuff I wish I would have done at 20, 21, 22, 23. If you have the opportunity right now to pack a backpack and go to Europe and backpack across Europe, obviously find out where the hot spots are, stay away from them, we don't want to lose you, but go see them before they're gone. If you have the opportunity to buy a teardrop trailer and throw it on the back of a truck and travel the United States, do it. Go learn a second language. Go learn a third language. One of the trips I want to do, I want to go spend some time in Costa Rica and really delve into Latin America. I know it sounds cliche because everybody goes to Costa Rica. Well, I want to go into Costa Rica and Guatemala and Honduras and all that, and I want to go to Ecuador, I want to go to Machu Picchu, I want to go to Peru and Chile and all that stuff, because I will have the opportunity with the way I'm setting up my life. And that's really what I wanted to push to you guys this whole time with all these videos, with all the books that I'm doing. You know, the first book is done. I'm going back through it. I'm rewriting a few things here and there. But these books, I really want to inspire you guys to get out there, set goals, and set things for your life to do the things that you want to do. Get out there and enjoy yourself. By all means, go. Get out there. Go experience life. The American dream is great. You know, you want the fancy car, you want the beautiful house, you want the wife and the kids. That's awesome. You know, but again, I'm 33. I have no kids. I bought my second home. I drive a nice car. But really, I'm not making the memories I want to make. You know,
if I have an opportunity to move to another state, I'm going to take it. If I have the opportunity to move to another country, I might just take it. If I have the opportunity to buy a little camper and put it on the back of my little Jeep and get the heck out, I'm probably going to take it. And there's nothing wrong with it. I have a couple friends of mine, Vanessa and her husband, I'm going to give them a little shout out. They live the RV life. They are in their late 20s. They have gotten the opportunity to make a living off of trimming for private companies, and they literally go state to state to state in an RV, and they get to go see California and Washington, Oregon and Colorado and Nevada and Utah and Arizona and Wyoming, and they get to do it, and they're making money on the road. If they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And I'm thinking about doing it. I've got a couple things in my life that are all up in the air right now, and I've got a couple more months to really come to my decision. But build a life to where you're not stagnant. Build a life to where you can do the things that are going to be fun. I'm driving past 2 stories and new constructions and all this, and you know what? That's great. That's awesome. But how many of these people that I'm driving by, and I think about it as I drive through my neighborhood, as I'm driving home, how many of these people have gotten to the chance to experience traveling to the extent of seeing several different states? You know, I've been to Yosemite, I've been to Moaning Caverns, I've been to Mammoth Cave, I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Missouri, Texas, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky, Michigan, Washington. I've been so many places, and there's so many more places I want to go. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to Israel. I want to go to India. I want to go to China. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Alaska. I want to go to Quebec. I want to go to Toronto. I want to go to Ontario. I want to go to New York City. I've never been to New York City. I want to go to New York City. This is why I'm doing this stuff. I want to go see LA. I have friends who live out there that I haven't seen in over a decade. I want to go see my friends. I have friends all over the place because you know what? They decided I'm going. And they went. And they left. And you know what? They have never looked back. Some of them may have. Some of them may have. Let me give you that little caveat. Some of them may be like, oh, you know, maybe it was better. And they come back for a week or two. And they're like, nope. You know, South Florida is amazing. It really is. South Florida is a beautiful landscape. It is 1,000,000 degrees 9 months out of the year. If you like that kind of weather, it's perfect for you. Even in the wintertime, last winter we were swimming in the pool. Christmas Day. It's great. That's what you want. But if you've never experienced anything, and you know what? I'm going to put this one out to those of you, because I know there's a lot of you. If you've never seen snow, shame on you. Shame. We literally live 6 hours away from Georgia. You could take an 8-hour drive on one weekend, spend $150 on a hotel room in the wintertime, and go see snow. The only person stopping you is you. And I can say that about so much other stuff that you do in your life. The only person who's stopping you from doing anything with your life is you. Shame on you. You know, one thing I've never been to Ginny Springs here. I've never been to Devil's Den. I've never been to Busch Gardens. I've never been to the Bahamas. Or the Keys, whatever you call them. And I've been here for 30 years. The only person I have to blame for that is myself. You know, and it is what it is. Do I regret it? No. Not really. Because again, I've gone other places. You know, I took a week and went to North Carolina and lived in a tent. Different parks, different areas, living off of my own intuition and my own abilities. You know, got chased out of a small town for fishing in a pond I wasn't supposed to be fishing in because I didn't know there was no sign. Had all 3 deputies that were on duty that day follow me out of town. I hear so many excuses every day of, I want to do this, but I can't. Why? Why? And I understand, some of you are married, some of you have a kid or two, and, some of you have not set yourself up financially to do this stuff yet. But I hope that by you guys listening to me and really taking a lot of the stuff that I have to say to heart, that maybe this will inspire a couple of you, even though, I know that some 250 of you have watched these videos. Maybe 2 or 3 of you might go, you know what, that's a great freaking idea. That is an awesome idea. And maybe it'll click. Maybe maybe I'll see you out there in my travels. I have, like I said, I have several different opportunities that have come up. And, in the next 6 to 8 months, God only knows where I'm going to be. I could still be living right here in Port St. Lucie, or I could be anywhere. I could be absolutely anywhere. And the beauty is in the fact that I have set up my life, and I've been working, and I've been hustling, and I've been busting my hump to get myself squared away to that point. Every day have I given 100%? Honestly, no. And I can say that over the past 10 years. But I have learned a lot. I have experienced a lot. Not everybody is going to be Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. Not everybody is going to be the perfect person. It takes time, it takes effort, and you really have to find yourself, and you have to really get yourself into that position to grind yourself harder, to push yourself further. There's so much to see in this world, and literally the spot that you live in is about this big. If the International Space Station were to fly past you, you're probably a little spot that big on the globe. And I'm trying not to let my fingers touch, because that's how small you are, the area you live in is. And some of you it's smaller, some of you it's a little bit bigger. But why be upset that you're stuck in a small town when you have done nothing to pull yourself out of that? The only thing that I would be mad about is that I did not try hard enough to get myself out. And I have been mad at myself lately about this, because I've had the opportunity a couple times to get out and I didn't. And I did that because of my own foolishness. But there comes a time when you really have to look at your situation and go, this is the way my life is going to go now. This is what I'm going to do now, and I'm not doing it for any other reason than to do it for myself. And that's really where I'm at. That's what I'm looking at. I love my family, don't get me wrong. I love everybody. And my fans, I love you guys. Those of you that are Florida based, I love you guys too. It's nothing against you guys. It's a matter of, Grant Cardone said it best: if you want to change, change. He said he tries to move every few years to a different area completely because it challenges him. It takes him out of his comfort zone, and it pushes him, and it drives him harder to become a better person. I use that logic. I use Warren Buffett's logic on, if you only rely upon yourself for your income, you've already failed. You really need to rely on taking your money and making it work for you, and setting up your own lines of success. You should never have all your eggs in one basket. Never. And I know this is a long video, guys. Please just bear with me, because there's a lot that I want to say on this one. I should have gone live. I really should have. I should have gone live, give you guys the opportunity to really follow in. But life is too short. Life is too precious. My mentor, he passed away when he was 44 years old. 11 years older than what I am right now. I have had several friends who have passed away younger than me. I've had several friends pass away in my own age group due to health reasons or other reasons, mostly health. I had a couple of them that have been lost to motorcycle accidents and car accidents and stuff like that, but that's the way I look at it is they went out doing the thing they loved most, and that, you know, you can't ask for anything more, because when it's your time, it's your time. There's nothing you can do about it. But do everything in this life that you want to do. Do everything in this life that makes you happy. Do everything in this life that is going to build you up and help you grow and make memories, because those memories you cannot replace. You know, anybody can sit there and work a 9 to 5 every day. Anybody can sit there and be stagnant in one position, but only a select few are going to get out there and go do something. And I challenge you right now to start setting up your life so that way you can do the things that you want to do. Guys, I'm going to leave you on that. Again, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing people. You're worth so much more than you give yourself credit for. And guys, like, share, subscribe. Please get this out there. Please help me do this. And I will talk to you guys either tomorrow or Monday. Watch out for the Sunday special.